Welcome back. It's 6:52. Time for your morning news now. We begin with some breaking news. President Trump's so-called big beautiful bill passing through the House by just one vote earlier this morning, about an hour ago. Now, including Representative Derek Van Orden, he voted in favor of the bill. Every Democrat voted against it. And it'll do a lot of things, including making Trump's 2017 tax cuts permanent. And it includes major cuts to Medicaid. That will affect more than 200,000 Wisconsinites, officials say.
You don't host a hearing at 1 in the morning when you are proud of what you're doing. You host a congressional hearing at 1 in the morning if you're trying to hide what you're doing from the American people.
And Baldwin has said that this bill would kick 228,000 Wisconsinites off of Medicaid and ACA plans out of more than 1.2 million currently enrolled. 2 Israeli embassy staff members have been shot dead outside of Washington's Jewish Museum. Police say the suspect paced outside before he entered and opened fire, yelling "Free Palestine," and was detained by security. New this morning, new video shows the confrontation between Judge Hannah Dugan and federal immigration agents. The footage shows Eduardo Flores Ruiz entering the courthouse. Judge Dugan then confronts plainclothes ICE agents before they're escorted out. Dugan pleaded not guilty to obstruction charges. The state Supreme Court suspended her earlier this month. Minnesota agencies face a lawsuit over high school sports policies, allegedly putting female athletes at risk. The lawsuit was filed by Female Athletes United on behalf of 3 high school softball players. The girls claim a transgender athlete pitched a shutout that cost their team a state tournament and also injured one of the athletes.
One male can displace any female from a first place podium, from a scholarship, and from any opportunity. And so these girls are bravely standing up and saying enough is enough.
The lawsuit comes a month after Attorney General Ellison sued the Trump administration over transgender executive orders. Ellison's office says he believes no student should be singled out and will defend transgender athlete rights. Federal funding cuts threatening a popular UWL program. It is the Adapted Physical Education Program that trains future educators on how to work with children with disabilities. The program has received federal grant money for 40 years.
These aren't just one-time things that these families or kids participate in. These kids are part of our programming from the time that they're 4 or 5 years old all the way up until they age out of school at 21 or 22 years old. And so it's more than just a program. It's part of these kids' life.
UWL is now seeking alternative funding sources. It also contacted congressional representatives. The National Weather Service confirming 13 tornadoes in Wisconsin during last week's outbreak. Mayville saw an EF2 for 12 minutes. Lowell had an EF1 for 10.
Over the next 7 days, not much in the way of rainfall in the forecast, as you can see here. Yeah, mostly over there by Richland, getting down into Boswell as well. We'll go over the next few days with cool conditions starting to pick up, so we have a gradual warm-up working into the forecast, going right through your weekend. By the time we get into Monday, we're looking at some low 70s showing up in the forecast, and then mild conditions by Wednesday, finally for everybody, and above seasonal average temperatures on Thursday.
And in Tennessee, an elementary school student who's been faced with a disability is now impressing everyone around Nashville. Meet Finn Cloherty. He was born with 2 detached retinas, but has mastered Braille with remarkable speed as a first grader. You see him there. His teacher says he's comfortable with this mechanical Braille writer, and now he's heading to Los Angeles for the Braille Challenge after placing in the top 10 for his age group. Certainly wish him the best of luck. He's going fast on that thing.
Good deal, I know, right?
Thank you for starting your morning with us. We will see you back here at noon. Until then, enjoy your day.